This broadcast of Shepherd Rams football is brought to you by La Bella Vita and tailor-made Deep Creek Vacations and Sales. Go to deepcreekvacations.com for more. And by Smallwood and Small Insurance. Go to smallwoodandsmall.com or visit them at 121 Administrative Drive in Martinsburg. We thank them for their support of Shepherd Rams football on WRNR TV on YouTube and TV10.
Hi, this is Talk Radio WRNR and TV10's Rob Mario. My family first stayed at La Bella Vita at Deep Creek Lake in Maryland several summers ago, and we've gone back every summer since. La Bella Vita is owned by Martinsburg residents who've meticulously decorated and furnished this amazing mountaintop vacation home with breathtaking lake views that is only 2 hours away, featuring 5 bedrooms, 5.5 bathrooms, a fireplace, a large family room with an 85-inch TV, a hot tub, and multiple decks. There's lots more of the La Bella Vita experience to enjoy, including Deep Creek Lake itself, a 3,900-acre lake with 69 miles of shoreline. It's a great combination, and it's waiting for you. So take it from somebody who's been there multiple times. You are going to love staying at La Bella Vita at Deep Creek Lake. For more information, visit the Facebook page or contact Tailor Made Deep Creek Vacations and Sales or call 301-750-2182.
Erie Insurance says here's to the grown-ups who move, mortgage, mow, and still bust a move. But does your home insurance still fit? Erie helps you protect the home you've grown into, all at fair prices that are often less than the other guys. So how do you find the right coverage? Magic. Nope. Local independent agents who get to know you like this.
Your local Erie agent in Martinsburg is Smallwood and Small Insurance. Get a quote at smallwoodandsmall.com.
Erie Insurance.
It's the Postgame Show, as we recap the scoring, bring you stats and analysis, scores from around the PSAC and Super Region 1, the Division 1 Top 25, and the latest on the West Virginia University Mountaineers and Marshall University Thundering Herd. Let's get it started as we go back to the field and rejoin our TV10 broadcast team.
Welcome back to a shocked Andre Reed Stadium after Shepherd winning on the last second for the second straight week. Last week it was a bomb to Josh Gonterick to win the ball game with 7 seconds left in this ball game. Tyson Bajan's facing a third down and long from around the 40-something yard line, rolls out to his right, throws a Hail Mary to the end zone to Alex Wetzel, who leaps up, makes the catch, and wins the game for Shepherd. 30-28, right after Kutztown thought it had the miracle win, as the Golden Bears threw an interception, but on the return, Shepherd fumbles the football, setting up Kutztown on the Shepherd side of the field, and eventually they were able to throw one to the back of the end zone to Derek Anderson to go up 28-24. Once again, Ronnie Brown will be kind of the unsung hero on both of these plays because his kick returns have set up drives and allowed Shepherd to have maybe a shot. And, I mean, just shocking and just back-to-back miracles for the Rams.
Don't kick Ronnie Brown the ball. Like you called it. Squib it.
Yeah.
If anything, try to make them drive the length. I mean, you give them good field position, but you make them drive a little further than you get the ball to Ronnie Brown. You know he's going to make something happen. He's been making it happen all game long. Sets up the offense in great field position. They're able to pick up a couple plays there. Now, credit to that Golden Bears defense, able to get pressure on Tyson Bajan several times, forcing him to his left. I think if you're going to do anything, you have to send some heat from that side to force him to his left where he's a little bit more likely to settle for the check down. When you allow him to escape out of the pocket, break, contain, and get out to the right side, he's rolling to his strong hand side, and he can throw the ball a country mile when he's going to his strong hand side. He did it last week with Gonterick to the back of the end zone. This time he goes to the front of the end zone to Wetzel, and just primetime players make primetime plays. Special players make special plays. He's a special player.
He is something else, that Tyson Bajan. The best player in the country, and there's no doubt about it. And he made that play there. Alex Wetzel, though, got to give credit to the big tight end, a guy that really doesn't get involved, doesn't necessarily get a ton of love offensively, but when you need him, he uses his size and he leaps up and makes that catch. And just an unbelievable ending to this ball game. And we'll kind of take a look back at it here and go over some stats and then wrap things up. But just in particular, Shepherd taking that early lead. They went up 21-0 on Kutztown in this ball game, and it looked like we might not get this kind of ending. We thought Shepherd pretty much would cruise because, well, their offense is so good, and Kutztown's offense isn't really built to come back, but they proved us wrong in that category. Donnie Blaine leading a drive before halftime to make it 21-7 at the half. Defense gets some big stops for the Golden Bears, and then they work their way back into this football game slowly but surely, and take the lead at 28-24, and great comeback effort. As Kutztown players, they're still staying on the field because they're probably still in shock, especially for those seniors. This is probably the last time you're going to play football as a Division II athlete. So to go out like that after, having such a great comeback, you got to feel for those guys as they put together a great effort.
A dagger.
Yeah.
Just a dagger. That's tough. Awesome football team, awesome football program, tremendous playoff football. This is why you play the game.
It is, a great ball game, a great atmosphere, a tough loss for the Golden Bears, but, the Rams are headed to the semifinals, and we'll have to just kind of wait and see who Shepherd will end up playing in that semifinal matchup and where it will be located, and that will kind of depend on if we can make the trip. And it also depends, I think, on broadcasting rights. I'm not certain. I believe just the championship is owned by ESPN, but I know also that there was some talk about maybe the semifinals are as well. So we'd have to clear that up first. Obviously, we're not going to be able to get broadcasting rights if ESPN has the game. But, we'll just keep you updated throughout the week on Facebook and on the Sports Mix as well, as we await some stats and hope we can get some. But just an excellent ball game, and we'll take a quick minute break, and then hopefully we can get some stats to you and continue to wrap it up. If we don't get the stats, then we'll at least get some final thoughts from Travis and some player and some awards as well. This is Shepherd University Rams football on TV10 and WRNR TV on YouTube.
Erie Insurance says here's to the grown-ups who move, mortgage, mow, and still bust a move. But does your home insurance still fit? Erie helps you protect the home you've grown into, all at fair prices that are often less than the other guys. So how do you find the right coverage? Magic. Nope. Local independent agents who get to know you like this.
Your local Erie agent in Martinsburg is Smallwood & Small Insurance. Get a quote at smallwoodandsmall.com.
Erie Insurance.
There's nothing like spending a week at the lake. In my experience, La Bella Vita at Deep Creek Lake is the perfect getaway. Owned by Martinsburg residents, it's only 2 hours away. Whether it's lounging on the spacious deck with amazing views or relaxing in the hot tub, it just doesn't get better than La Bella Vita. With plenty of space for family and friends, this 5-bedroom, 5.5-bathroom home is the perfect luxury mountaintop retreat. Inside, you'll find an extremely well-furnished home that features 2 master bedrooms, an 85-inch TV for everybody, and a fully accessible kitchen and dining area, with everything your entire family will need. Our family enjoyed roasting s'mores at the fire pit in the evenings, and by day, exploring much of the 3,900 acres that makes up Deep Creek Lake. The community has several excellent restaurants and lots of family-friendly activities, and they're all just a short distance away. For more information, visit the Facebook page or contact Tailor-Made Deep Creek Vacations and Sales at 301-750-2182.
Here's to the grown-ups. Your car is now your office, stage, nursery. Sorry, insuring it shouldn't be a headache. Erie, #1 in the nation for highest satisfaction with the auto insurance purchase experience 6 years in a row. And with Erie, you get your own independent agent, not a giant corporate call center or some online robot. You meet with a real person, like this.
Your local Erie agent in Martinsburg is Smallwood & Small Insurance. Get a quote at smallwoodandsmall.com.
Erie Insurance.
So we do not have the final statistics for this ball game, but looking back on it, Shepherd, as we mentioned, with the lead, and how they got to that point, well, I got that for you. As Ronnie Brown took a 43-yard run into the end zone to give Shepherd the early 7-0 lead. And then Tyson Bagent ran in from 1 yard out, and that kind of came on there's just a lot of crazy sequences in this ball game. Chris Lane recovers a fumble on a play that knocked out quarterback Eric Nickel. Lane returns it all the way to the 20-yard line, and then Shepherd pounds it in from 1 yard out with Bagent, of all people, who's not known for his running, but he's able to get in the end zone. At that point, Shepherd leading 14-0. Then Baden, who had the interception later in the ball game, that would come up crucial. He made a big play early in the ball game. The first pass of Donnie Blaine's afternoon was picked off by Baden and returned 32 yards into the end zone to give Shepherd the 21-0 lead. Novak nails Novak right before halftime scores on a touchdown to make it 21-7. Second half was all Kutztown. The Golden Bears answer with 14 points in the second half to go and tie this ball game up at 21. Shepherd responds with a Hayden August Scriven field goal to go up 24-21. The Derek Anderson touchdown puts Kutztown back up 28-24 with about 30 seconds left. Shepherd, though, on the Hail Mary and touchdown to Alex Wetzel, win the ball game. 30-28. Travis, we'll get you some awards here. We'll go to your electrifying play of the game. This is a tough one, right?
Yeah. Across the board, it's a clean sweep. Tyson Bagent takes them all.
Okay.
He can win the Nobel Peace Prize after that. My goodness. Electrifying play of the game.
The Hail Mary.
Player of the game.
He doesn't get collision.
He doesn't get collision of the game. I think we had to give that one to Chris Lane when he peeled back on the interception. It's so tempting. It's so tempting. It's like you don't want to give it to the play that gets the penalty, but sometimes when they peel. Actually, I'd probably collision of the game. You probably had to give it to Anton Lloyd when he came up and lowered the boom on Ryan Beach. So that would be my collision of the game. But electrifying play of the game, player of the game. There's no question about it. Tyson Bagent. He just threw an absolute dagger at the end of the game, and he's a cut above.
We have the stats here. So
Okay.
I got those from Spencer. He was able to find them and send them to me. So I'll give it to you real quick for those of you tuned in at home. Tyson Bagent, 30 of 42, one interception, one touchdown, passing one on the ground.
42, did you say?
Yeah.
Nailed that one, boy.
Kept it under 50, 248 yards passing, and one rushing touchdown as well. Ronnie Brown, 9 carries, 85 yards and a touchdown, 9.4 yards per carry. Ty Hebron, 11 carries, 35 yards. And receiving for the Rams, Ryan Beach, 10 catches, 65 yards to lead the way. Wetzel, 3 catches, 65 yards, the 42-yard Hail Mary reception. Gontarek, 6 for 46. Morgan, 3 for 23. And then Brown, 1 for 13. McCook, 2 for 11. Walker, 2 for 8. And Moss, 2 for 7. Baden with the 2 interceptions and 1 fumble lost. And then on the Kutztown side of things, Derek Anderson had a big game receiving 6 catches, 109 yards, and a touchdown to go ahead late. But, of course, the Rams were able to answer. Novak, 3 catches, 22 yards, and a touchdown. Davis, 3 catches, 36 yards. Cap, 3 catches, 33 yards. Hasty, 2 catches, 10 yards. Davis runs the ball 12 times for 72 yards. Davis McNeil running it 8 times for 48. Nelson, 5 carries, 25. Zaire Jones, 4 carries for 21. Donnie Blaine having a solid day running the ball. 4 carries, 20 yards, and 2 touchdowns. He threw the 10 for 23, 2 interceptions, 2 touchdowns passing for Blaine. And, of course, Nickel had that fumble. And then just some quick team stats, anything that stands out in particular between the two teams. Kutztown with the lead in the first downs category, 23-21. And the total yardage, Shepherd 363 total yards, Kutztown 397. Yards per play about even, and time of possession in favor of Shepherd by about a minute. That's really all the big numbers from this one. Travis, you already gave us the awards. They all go to Tyson Bagent. So
we can make up some new awards and give him that Nobel Peace Prize.
But honestly, just an incredible ball game, and hopefully we'll be able to bring you the semifinals as well. If it's at Shepherd, I think we'll probably have it, unless for some reason, like I said, if there's ESPN or something involved, then we won't have it. But if it's at Shepherd and nobody else is involved, we'll definitely be there. If not, it would just depend on location and if we can afford to make the trip. So we hope we can be there, but Shepherd, they'll be playing it either way in the semifinals. The Rams with the 38-28 win. Travis, any final thoughts?
30-28 win.
What did I say?
38-28.
30-28, my bad.
That's fine. We're all in shell shock right now.
And then we'll go through everybody on the crew real quick. Shout out to Matt Miller, Daryl Miller, Colin McLaughlin, and Donald Kinney. All those guys helping us, and Spencer Dupuis back in the studio. And Travis, thanks to you as well for being on the broadcast with me today. So, Shepherd fans, hope you enjoy the rest of your Saturday. You should, because the Rams win again 30-28 on a last-second Hail Mary. They're going to the semifinals. With that, I'd like to say thank you and enjoy the rest of your Saturday.
Hi, this is Talk Radio WRNR and TV10's Rob Mario. My family first stayed at La Bella Vita at Deep Creek Lake in Maryland several summers ago, and we've gone back every summer since. La Bella Vita is owned by Martinsburg residents who've meticulously decorated and furnished this amazing mountaintop vacation home with breathtaking lake views that is only 2 hours away, featuring 5 bedrooms, 5.5 bathrooms, a fireplace, a large family room with an 85-inch TV, a hot tub, and multiple decks. There's lots more of the La Bella Vita experience to enjoy, including Deep Creek Lake itself, a 3,900-acre lake with 69 miles of shoreline. It's a great combination, and it's waiting for you. So take it from somebody who's been there multiple times. You are going to love staying at La Bella Vita at Deep Creek Lake. For more information, visit the Facebook page or contact Tailor Made Deep Creek Vacations and Sales, or call 301-750-2182.
Here's to the grown-ups. Your car is now your office, stage, nursery. Sorry, insuring it shouldn't be a headache. Erie, #1 in the nation for highest satisfaction with the auto insurance purchase experience 6 years in a row. And with Erie, you get your own independent agent, not a giant corporate call center or some online robot. You meet with a real person, like this.
Your local Erie agent in Martinsburg is Smallwood & Small Insurance. Get a quote at smallwoodandsmall.com.
Erie Insurance.
The Palace Lounge in Martinsburg has a brand new list of daily specials. Monday, stop on in for burger night or enjoy a nice juicy steak every Tuesday and Wednesday. The Palace Lounge also offers freshly steamed shrimp Thursdays and chef specials every Friday and Saturday. Sunday is all-day breakfast, and there are drink specials daily too. So come enjoy the Palace Lounge. You can find them on Facebook or call 304-267-7520. The Palace Lounge is located at 1350 Edwin Miller Boulevard.
Welcome back here to the TV10 WRNR studios, only on YouTube right now, as it's just a post-game show, so we don't really necessarily need to bring it to you on TV10, only because of the way that we had the schedule for today done. But Shepherd comes out on top with this play right here, last second again.
Derek Anderson catching the leading touchdown. Tyson Bagent trying to pull out one more miracle. Bagent under pressure, rolling out to the right. We'll chuck it toward the end zone. Oh my God! Shepherd at the last second again breaks Kutztown's heart. Was it Got Tarek again? Alex Wetzel, the big tight end, saving the day for Shepherd. Unbelievable.
Right there, Shepherd gets the 30-28 victory over Kutztown and avenges the earlier season loss to them in the playoffs, and they're moving on to the semifinals of the Division II NCAA Championship games, and they will reseed after this round, so there's no telling who they will play, but crazy victory after Kutztown made the comeback to tie it, and then Shepherd takes the 24-21 lead And then Kutztown comes out and takes the lead 28-24. But Shepherd makes another last-second drive and another play, a deep down the field play by Tyson Bagent, 42 yards for the touchdown to Alex Wetzel. And there you go. That's got to be the Hill Trophy winner right there, as we'll see over the next coming weeks. But oh my goodness, Shepherd with the victory, 30-28 over Kutztown. We'll look at some other scores within Division II in the playoffs right now. Let me refresh it right now, see the latest. So 13:05 left in the fourth quarter. Number 1, Valdosta State has the 38-10 lead over number 2, Bowie State. On the bottom side of the bracket, number 1, Ferris State with the 41-13 lead over Northwest Missouri State. That's got about 9:09 left in the contest. And in the start of the third quarter, or I guess halftime, getting ready to start the second half, number 1, Colorado School of Mines has a 20-3 lead over number 2, Angelo State. So depending on how they reseed things, doesn't look like Shepherd will be in Shepherdstown next week, only because Shepherd comes in the number 2 seed, and it looks like the number 1 seeds will get the victory, but we'll have to wait until they reseed that. Advancing to the semifinals, that will be next Saturday, December 11th. Again, Shepherd advancing to the semifinals. It's a great day in the Eastern Panhandle, because not only did Shepherd advance to the semifinals of the NCAA Division II playoffs, but Martinsburg brought home their 9th out of their last 12 years. They brought home a state championship, winning over Huntington 62-21, and wow, Hudson Clement had a day for himself. 8 total touchdowns. That's a West Virginia high school football state championship record. And Martinsburg, again, brings home the title, 9th in the last 12 years. After last year, it wasn't decided on the field. And so I think it's 5 in a row they've now won, decided on the football field at Wheeling, as Martinsburg gets the 62-21 victory to win the state championship in Class AAA. Huge shout out to them. Stay tuned for the Sports Mix next week. Maybe we'll have both head coaches of these 2 winning programs on Monday. We'll check on that over the weekend. But now let's go over to NCAA Division I football, as right now Baylor gets the 21-5 win, or 21-16 win over number 5 Oklahoma State in the Big 12 championship game. Final from the MAC championship game, Northern Illinois 40-41, Kent State 23. Games just about to get underway. Number 24 Louisiana against Appalachian State for the Sun Belt Conference Championship. Just getting underway in about 20 minutes now will be number 1 Georgia against number 3 Alabama for the SEC Championship. The American Athletic Conference Championship also at 4 p.m. Number 21 Houston against number 4 Cincinnati. At 8 p.m. tonight, the Big Ten Championship game, number 2 Michigan, number 13 Iowa. At 8 p.m. as well, number 15 Pitt against number 16 Wake Forest for the ACC Championship. Finals from yesterday, number 17 Utah upsets number 10 Oregon 38-10 in the Pac-12 Championship. UTSA gets the 49-41 victory over Western Kentucky in the Conference USA Championships. But again, Shepherd victorious after leading 21-0, having a 21-7 lead at halftime, I believe. Kutztown come back to tie it at 21. Shepherd takes a 24-21 lead, and then Kutztown goes down, scores a touchdown to take the 28-24 lead. Then Shepherd, as Tyson Bagent leads another game-winning last-second touchdown drive as he throws a 42-yard last-second as time expires touchdown pass, a Hail Mary deep in the end zone to Alex Wetzel as number 2 Shepherd gets the victory in the quarterfinal round of the NCAA Division II playoffs. Also, the Super Region final as they avenge their loss to Kutztown earlier in the season. But once again, Shepherd with the 30-28 victory in that game. Thanks to our guys on site, Nick Verzolini, Travis Smith, Matt Miller, Daryl Miller, Donald Kinney, Colin McLaughlin, and shout out to our sponsors all season long for helping us with Shepherd football, getting that on the air for you all. We'll stay tuned to the Sports Mix this week from 12 to 1 at 5 to 6 every day on Talk Radio WRNR and TV10 on Comcast Channel 10 and streaming live on the TV10 Facebook. We'll get you up-to-date information about next week. We'll probably have some interviews with both Shepherd and Martinsburg coaches and potentially some players, but that does it for the broadcast here. Again, Shepherd 30, Kutztown 28 in the region final in the you call it the region final, also the quarterfinals round. They will be reseeded before the semifinals round of the NCAA Division II playoffs. So for everyone signing off, I'm Spencer Dupuy. Have a great rest of your Saturday. Tune into the Sports Mix Monday from 12 to 1 and 5 to 6 as we'll have a reaction from this game and Martinsburg's AAA State Championship winning game over Huntington. Have a great rest of your Saturday afternoon.
You've been watching play-by-play coverage of NCAA Division II football featuring the Shepherd University Rams and the Pennsylvania State Athletic Conference. Today's telecast has been brought to you by Smallwood and Small Insurance, Milestone Realty, the Sutton and Janelle Law Firm, Orsini's Home Store, the Mirius Group of Financial Advisors, the Palace Lounge, and the Mansion Ferretti Law Firm. TV10 Sports thanks you for watching today's presentation of Shepherd University Rams football. All rights reserved.